Mzansi. It's always so good to be with you. Thank you for joining us right here on Expresso. And listen, raw talent meets deeply personal storytelling. And this morning we sit down with singer-songwriter Tamlyn Wessels with the release of her vulnerable new EP. And it's also beautiful, Disney so Diep. She is stripping back the layers and sharing her truth 100%.
And today on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, she is joining us live to talk about the creative process behind this incredible new project. So let's give her a Feel Good welcome.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
We're amazing.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. Feeling good, feeling good.
Oh, yay. So today's show is all about feeling good. It's all about overcoming those obstacles. And I think for you personally, you've overcome such an incredible obstacle. You survived. It is called Guillain-Barré, am I correct?
Exactly.
Guillain-Barré syndrome. How exactly did that change your life and your outlook on life?
Yes, I must tell you, it feels like I'm 40 sometimes because of the experiences I've had. But I'm actually very happy that I was sick. It taught me a lot in life, taught me. And I think for the most part is that there's going to be stuff you're going to struggle with every single day. And it's going to keep on coming. It's not because I had a bad year, now I'm going to be happy for the rest of my life. Like, I think that made my eyes open, so you never know what's going to be next, what's going to happen tomorrow, so you've got to live your life to the fullest. So now I wake up every day with a smile on my face and I'm like, oh, thank goodness I'm alive. That's all that matters to me. And that's just a little bit of what I learned. I was in hospital for 8 months, so obviously you can just imagine how much I learned there.
Sure, babe. And what I really appreciate is how you've been able to take what you've learned and really put it into song. You know, I think that just like we were talking to Brent about, it's about bringing the hope, right? You even have a song that's called Leifutter. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Leifutter. Oh, I'm an Afrikaans amazing.
Look at you.
But it playfully touches, you know, just on really physical reminders of your illness and even just that journey that you were on in terms of healing. Can you talk to us about, you know, why it is so important for you to bring humor as well as just a little bit of a lightheartedness to your battles?
I love humor. I think it's a South African trait. But I also think when people talk about sickness and whatever, they get emotional and they're very sensitive about them.
Yeah.
So you can't really talk about it. So it's what I saw, and I feel like we shouldn't be sensitive and cry about stuff like it, because you should look at the bright side at what it learned you. And so I usually try and make my disease and sickness and everything very. I don't want to. What did I say? Jy water het af van Afrikaans. You
don't want to water it down.
Yeah. So I try not to do that, but I don't want to make it deeper than it is. So I think life's already deep, and you shouldn't make it worse for yourself. So that's why I try to bring humor and everything. I don't want you to see only the bad parts of the negative times in our life. You need to look at that little silver lining.
Well, that's why your album is called Disney so Diep nie.
Yeah, exactly.
Luister, as jy 'n bietjie Afrikaans wil praat, jy kan maar Afrikaans praat, né?
Oh, dankie. Ja, nee, ek sien julle gaan my kan uithaal.
No.
So, with you at age 6, you already started playing the ukulele, so you already had that musical dream, talent, raw in you. And then came the illness and the sickness, so you decided, you were in sports, but then you said, okay, the sickness is a little bit, it's holding me back. So how did music help you overcome the dark places in your time?
I think every musician will tell you that they can write stuff that they can't necessarily speak about.
Yeah.
And that is the same with me. Like I saw that I can write deeper than I can talk to you in a conversation about. And I wanted to get my story out there because I know there's a lot of people that can resonate with it, because a lot of people feel small when stuff happens like that, so they don't talk about it. And I'm too extrovert and talkative to keep it in. So, yeah, where one door closed for me, like the running and sport and everything, another door opened where I started singing.
Exactly, and now you bless the world with your beautiful voice.
Yeah.
And babe, I mean, you've mentioned how, you know, it's not that deep. And that's where even just the name of your EP comes from. But talk to us now then about how it is that you actually find the balance. How do you know, where to really go deep and say, okay, cool, we're going to make this emotional, or to kind of have that lightheartedness?
I still struggle with that. We made a very cool music video on the song Nie so Diep nie, and it was me in hospital, like as if I was grade 8, Tamlyn, that was in hospital, and then I stood next to my bed as 2026 Tamlyn.
Sure.
And the videographer wanted me to like be vulnerable and give a few tears, and I like just couldn't. Like I do struggle to be vulnerable because I'm so healed on the inside, on the whole story. Like it doesn't make me emotional because I'm healed, and not even physically. Like that's also why I talk about this knee so deeply. I still have these braces around my legs that my ankles don't move. So I walk a little weird, and you don't even see it when I have a long pants on, so I have both. So my ankles are still paralyzed, and it's not something that will come back. But I have peace with that. I love my ankles. That doesn't work. But people usually ask me like, but how do you feel about it, that it's not going to heal, whatever. I'm like, it's not that deep. Like, I can do everything. I can still run. I can play hockey.
I was going to say, girl, are you not walking?
Yeah.
Like, that's the most important thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe not as good as everyone else, but I can do it. So.
And exactly what you said in the beginning, you woke up to see another day today, and that's the biggest blessing out there. Okay, you're talking about the music video, seeing your younger self. What would you say to your younger self today?
Yes, I don't think there's anything I could say that will help her. I think I sometimes forget what it was like being there, because I think you cut out traumatic experiences.
I was literally about to say that, yes, yeah.
I would just tell her, like, I think she's the strongest person I know, because sometimes these days still something gets me under, and I'm like, how would Tamlyn in grade 8 have done this? Because she did it. So no, I really think she was the strongest girl ever.
She is the strongest.
And I think sometimes, you know what, like that smaller version of us tends to be the stronger version of us indeed, because once you get to a certain age, you've seen so much, right? But it makes us the people that we are. And thank you for sharing that with us, Tamlyn.
Tamlyn, you are such an inspiration. You're not going anywhere, because Feel Good Family, she is such a talent. Yes, she's strong, she's courageous, but she's also super talented, and we get to watch her perform live right here at our Samsung TQX studio.
100%. Her incredible EP is available right now on all major streaming platforms, so don't miss out on this fantastic new release, my friend. But the beautiful thing is that you get like a beautiful exclusive of sorts. You know what I mean? It's nice things that we have here. Do not go anywhere. You're still right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. For now, Cape Teasy for Sheezy. What's going on, honeys?